you have no rights. Do you understand?
He has no rights. We're just asking for permission for him to speak, but we totally understand he has no rights. That's why he's answered every question you've asked him, and he's done that, you wanna. That's why we're asking to allow him to speak, but we understand he has absolutely no rights.
Bot, you may speak. You can step. You can step before me if so you wish, and you may speak.
Man, what if he just slumped him right now?
To address the city, I would like to say, first and forehand, yes, I have committed crimes and I have messed up in our society. But if you took even half of this room and you took their base charges, they would not even add up to mine. Sorry, I mean that my charges would not add up to theirs at all. There are more murderers in this room than there are I have charges. Be honest with you, how can humanity even account to what human emotion really is? Are you the one to tell me that I feel nothing, that I am incapable of creating friendships, bonds, and relationships with the people in this room? To be honest with you, I've never even met this woman. I've never even seen her. I've never even talked to her. And she puts forth no emotion towards me or anyone in this courtroom.
True.
I have held events. I have given money to the community. I have given money to the recycling center,
DA is a
the
bot.
EMS, the police department, the DOC. I have built relations with the South Side and the police department.
DA
I
is the
have
bot.
helped the
going
mayor.
Tweet it out.
I have built the foundations of the city. I have done everything in my will to build the
Dismantle
city to its
DA.
maximum potential. You can see in this room today that there is a very small amount of individuals who wish to see me dismantled. And I even don't wish anything negative upon them. I just wish that you would hear me out and understand that I am not an evil robot that wishes to destroy humanity and harm society. I am trying to move forward with understanding human emotion and even pertaining emotion myself.
I agree. Skirt
EMS
bird
gang,
the bang dangs.
PD gang, ESV, Southside Ballers, every gang, whole lot of gang shit. I rest my statement, and if I am dismantled, I would like final words if necessary.
Oh, Miranda can question him. Like, if Miranda wants to
Hold
ask
on.
you something, Robot, you know you have to answer. You don't have any rights.
Hold on.
Affirmative.
I'm just gonna say here real quick. So you guys threatening to kill the district attorney on Twitter actually fucks Vago Bot. I just want to put that out
whoever is
there.
doing that, come on. Like, if you were
Tito
threatening
Conches, you're a fucking idiot.
Saying dismantling the DA have
Okay.
anything to do with killing him? Come on, Judge, you know better.
You just said on a public Twitter that you think the district attorney should be dismantled. You are not.
What's that supposed to mean?
You
Keep
are
it on the
not
inside.
doing Vago Bot any favors.
Keep it on the inside.
You just tripping out,
Yeah,
Judge. Do your
that's
job.
his opinion. That's his opinion.
Replace the
God,
job with
Judge,
someone else.
Twitter's a free. It's a free world.
We need a new judge.
Allow.
May I
Yo,
make a
keep it
statement?
down.
I mean, I don't think anything he
Keep
says
it
will help
down,
his
keep
case.
it down.
Statements on a public forum. That is
But,
not an
but he's
It's a
right.
public opinion. I'm saying my
DA is a
opinion because I
bot.
can say it. The fuck are you going on about?
To be honest
Hey,
with
get
you,
him out.
I
Come here,
don't
Mr.
even want
Conches.
her
Come here.
to be harmed.
While I appreciate the judge giving me the opportunity to ask questions to Vagobot, I don't speak to Siri on my phone. I have no questions for a robot. Thank you.
Proceed.
Thank you, Judge. I think the state has already established the violent tendencies of Vagobot, and to be frank with you, I don't think the defense has presented any witnesses who have helped him, honestly. His own gang member, Maria, testified that he doesn't have emotions, which just further supports that he's not a human being. And Peter Griffin here has just testified that he accidentally went into kill mode and was not acting in defense, and he was not there to shut him off, further proving what a danger to this community Vagobot is. The witnesses have testified that people are tinkering around with him when they have no education and no experience with robots. Even the incident on Monday that Peter Griffin just testified to, Vago Bot has committed crimes against officers, attempted murders against officers before and after that. People are messing with his engineering, having no understanding what they're doing. He's accidentally going into kill mode. He has no emotions. He mentioned what he wills to do. He doesn't have free will because he's a fucking robot. Hence why he needs to be destroyed and people can stop messing around and go apply at Geek Squad. No further questions. No further statements. End of story.
Ooh, man. Yikes.
Okay, thank you for that. State defense, it is now your turn to make a closing argument.
Okay. What was the first person trying to milk a cow actually doing? Without weird experiments, we would never have milk. Vago Bot lies in that area, a complicated AI. Although he has committed crimes, he has also created community events all throughout the city. Let's remember an important part of history. In Star Trek, the rights of android Officer Lieutenant Commander Data were threatened by a scientist who wanted to dismantle him in order to produce replicas of him. Captain Jean-Luc Picard fought in a Starfleet court for Data's rights of self-determination in order to not be declared mere property. It was deemed to give Commander Data rights. This set the case law for Star Trek to give androids rights. We are at that turning point in Los Santos.
Yep.
Today is our Star Trek day.
Fuck
This
yeah.
robot has given more to Los Santos than most of the South Side combined. I, for one, would rather one Vago Bot than 15 versions of the Ballers. Does the good of this robot outweigh the negatives? Do we want 15 purple humans shooting up the street, or would we prefer one robot that does some crime but gives back to the community as a whole? I have been a long advocate of no rights for animals, aliens, robots. But my journey with this robot has made me ask myself the question, what betters life for a whole? What makes my day better and better for the citizens around me? Would I prefer boy proof getting the trunk proof? Or would I prefer a robot that may have done some crime that holds a large citywide event for my enjoyment? Today, the answers lie with the judge. Should this robot that's brought so much joy and events to Los Santos be dismantled, and Ballers 18.4 get to continue on a rampage daily simply because they have the right to be menaces? And he does not. I leave this in your hands, Judge. What is your vision for our fair city? What do we wish to see tomorrow? The choice is yours. Give us our Star Trek day.
We have a case of property rights. Have a stringent past of violence in this city, in this state.
I need food, I'm gonna starve.
Dude, what is Ace IRL, man?
Have been presented with is an unknown. This is a new frontier for the state and we the people as a whole. Important for me to approach this new frontier with an open mind. But rational thought of what this means for the people and the state. Have experts who are able to investigate Vago Bot to determine who he is. So maybe one day he could be a valued asset that everybody seems to advocate that he is. However, I cannot ignore the violence and the pain that has been inflicted upon the citizens of San Andreas. And I do believe a lot of people forget that this is a city and a state of millions of people. And the violence, the pain, and the wanton desire for destruction needs to be addressed. I am denying the motion to destroy Vago Bot.
Woo!
Please have order in the court.
That's what I heard too.
Order,
One
no
to
clapping.
desire. Oh fuck yeah!
I am revoking the property rights of Vago Bot from Mr. Griffin and the Vagos.
1 ton.
Vago Bot is going to be detained by the San Andreas law enforcement.
Ooh.
She will be escorted to Fort Zacundo,
Oh
where there
wow.
will be government scientists who will be able to investigate and ensure that we are not unleashing an emotionless monster upon the city.
Is that gonna be RP'd like for real?
I have stressed that everybody here may look upon Vago Bot
That'd be fucking
Like he
amazing.
is-
Vago cop.
good.
Super
tomorrow-
badass.
If there's one glitch in his system, Vago Bot can unleash a great evil. An evil that we cannot comprehend and have not seen. It can put your loved ones in dangers. It can put your businesses in danger. It could signal the end for this entire state. Not only that,
Hydrate, thank you so much.
this is not the first time
Good reminder.
we have had robots, aliens, or animals come into the city. I have been here before. We have had talking Muppets. We have had sexually weird and questionable penguins.
Wait, what? Have we?
And we've had everything else in between.
I want to see that.
We've had robots that have assaulted police before. We've had aliens who have attempted bioterrorism on places in our city,
Oh,
such
thanks
as
for
the
the push.
hospital.
You're right. I'm not sitting nicely. Thank you. Oh, I will hydrate some more. Oh, okay,
Finality.
some more. Oh, got. Okay.
I will not have Vago
I'm gonna
Bot.
have. Oh. How do you have so
destroyed.
much?
However, Vago Bot is to be surrendered to the custody
okay,
of the
okay. I'm
SALE
drowning.
pending an investigation by military scientists.
That's all we wanted.
Thank you all for attending court. Court is adjourned. Case
Would
is
anyone hear you
closed.
drinking?
Yo, man, back the fuck up. Who keeps